What's up, everybody? Good morning. Out garage sailing and actually going to have some driving around footage for you this week. Went to a few sales already. Only things I found so far was a free copy of Wii Sports. Lady that was running the sale, I've run into probably 10 to 15 times over the last few years, and she seems to help out with sales a lot. So they only had a few Wii games, is the only thing I was interested in, and she's like, just take it, you can have it. It was like an estate sale, so I almost didn't go to it because estate sales usually aren't the best place to find video games. But in this case, it was a free gift, and that still trades in for like $7. And then at the sale I'm at right now, for $10, I picked up Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, Need for Speed: The Run, and this game was actually a lot of fun and pretty intense, I would say. Asura's Wrath, a very over the top like beat 'em up brawler adventure game. But all three of those for $10. The original wanted $5 a piece. Off to more sales. This is an odd day with free items. Guy just gave me just a couple cables for the 360, a component cable, and then one of the ones that you can hook up the 360. Come on! There we go. To a monitor. The story there was apparently someone in the family is about to pass, I believe, about to pass away, and they're having a garage sale to get rid of a bunch of stuff because I guess they're going to be taking over all the stuff that was at that other house, so they're going to be having to move all that stuff into their house. So they're trying to get rid of a lot of things. He said that there should be at the other place a box of at least 1 or 2 boxes of original PlayStation games, original Xbox, just a bunch of random things. He said he'd contact me in a few days, so he gave me those for free and was like, I'll call you. After haggling for a little bit, just picked up 3 games for $20. Got a new Super Mario Bros. Complete in the case, Yoshi's Island DS, and GoldenEye on the 64. She had a blue DSi she wanted $65 for. And she actually had 2 copies of New Super Mario Bros. The other New Super Mario Bros. Was completely destroyed. Like, even the little plastic lines in between the actual board were all, like, broken apart. And I was going to maybe try to offer, a little bit lower on, like, everything as a bundle, but the lowest she'd even come down on the DSi was, like, going to be, like, $50, and I'm like, that's still way too much. And then she pulled out a bunch of N64 games. Most of them, she wanted $5 a piece, and most of them were fairly like common ones, except for GoldenEye was the decent one. She did not want to sell her Mario Kart or Mario 64, so it was $10 for New Super Mario Bros. And then $5 each for the other 2 games. At this garage sale right here, I just spent quite the chunk of change. I got a box Super Nintendo, a Nintendo, bunch of stuff down there. The reason why I'm not freaking out and hyperventilating is I already knew this sale was going on. I was actually here yesterday. Yesterday morning, Aaron called me, woke me up, and said, the guy's doing his garage sale again. He has even more games than last time. Last time I didn't get a chance to come to it. He starts the sale on Friday and then does it till Saturday. The prices, from what I was told last time, were all pretty high. I guess the guy sells on eBay maybe, and he has like a Facebook group and stuff, so I wasn't like too excited to run down, but this time Aaron said he had so much stuff that it was probably worth it to come see if there's anything that I didn't have for my collection. So yesterday I came, I picked up a few games while I was on my way to work. They were closing up, it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was like, well, I'll come back tomorrow and see if I can work out like a big bundle deal. I ended up getting about 45% off from what he had everything marked at, which ended up being a very good deal at the end. I'll obviously go through it all when I get home. There is some pretty obscure games in there, some harder to find Nintendo stuff, so definitely a nice little bundle. And I think that's it for the day, because I spent a solid amount of money there, and I'm going to go home and take a nap, and then the next clip you see will be me showing you all the shit. Alright, I have taken a nap, eaten lunch, and now I'm ready to finish this video for you guys, and I have a cat that I think knows what's about to happen. Contra, are you ready? We're going to do the drum roll. Real quick, I promise. Alright. This is the random game giveaway for this week. Here we go. The winner of this week's random game on whatever system they want is Andy Macias. Congratulations, Andy. Thank you for watching. Please send me a personal message either here on YouTube or on the Facebook fan page. The link to that can be found in the About section down below. And just let me know what system you want your random game to be selected for and your shipping address, and I will have that sent out to you shortly. And as always, there is a giveaway for this week, and all you have to do is be subscribed, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment down below. God, there's cat hair blowing around everywhere. Yeah, be subscribed, thumbs up, leave a comment down below. And the suggestion for this week's comment is, what do you guys think about all of the very soon to be coming out virtual reality like glasses and goggles and stuff? I mean, there's technically 4 that I know of. Project Morpheus, the Sony one, you got Oculus Rift, you got the one that Valve is putting out, and then the HoloLens, I think it's called, from Microsoft. So you have multiple different ones. Basically, 3 of them do roughly the same thing. The HoloLens is a completely different idea. But let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think about it? Do you even care? Do you plan on getting one? They haven't even announced the prices yet of them, but apparently by the end of this year, I think the Valve one is going to be coming out, or at least they plan on it, and then in middle or beginning to middle of 2016, Sony wants theirs to be out. But anyways, all you have to do is be subscribed, thumbs up the video, leave a comment down below to be entered for the random game giveaway. All right, to continue on with the pickups from today, that last shot I showed you was of the Super Nintendo and that box of games. I already basically said that I'd already been to that sale yesterday. I probably should have just tried to bundle my stuff from yesterday into what I got today, because I would have gotten a better deal on the stuff from yesterday. But I wasn't 100% sure if that I was going to be going back, and if I wanted to try to spend that much money. But I did. So I got a Nintendo, a very crusty yellow Nintendo, but it actually works really well. And that came with 2 controllers down here, and the audio video, and a power cable. The way I'm going to tell you the pricing is, I'll try to give you the individual prices that I paid. It's going to be a little hard because obviously it was like a bundle deal, but roughly I paid about 20 bucks for the Nintendo. I got 3 360 controllers, all wireless, 2 solid black ones, and 1 of the Call of Duty camo ones. They were 10 bucks each. And remember, he had these priced higher originally, and because I bought so much, he came down on the price. He was a very nice guy. We talked quite a bit. I was there for at least an hour or so. I got a copy of Mario 3 for about 10 bucks, maybe 8 bucks or so. We have, I'll just do all these real quick. Monster in My Pocket. I used to love these little damn plastic toys as a kid. I probably still have a few, actually. If you look, where is it? Up on that shelf over there, there's a couple little colored dots. Those are Monster in My Pocket little figurine guys I still have from when I was a kid. This I think I paid about 10 bucks for. We have Dr. Mario, which he actually only had marked at 3, and then I think it went down to a buck or so. We have Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers. That ended up being 5 or 6. Darkwing Duck ended up being 20. Twin Eagle, I think I ended up just getting this one for free. That was one I actually didn't have for my collection. We have Sonic Gems collection. That was 7 or 8 bucks. Silent Hill 3, that was 10. New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii was 10. An awesome game, one of my favorite games on the Vita, Gravity Rush. That ended up being 7 bucks or so. If you've never played this, you get to, this is an earlier release for the Vita, and you get to basically, it's hard to explain, but you can control gravity and send the female playable character just shooting across in the air and flying around. It's a really hard game. Now I'm trying to explain it, but it's an adventure game, and it's fun, so you should check it out. And you get to float around and fly, and you look all goofy. I hope that's a good way to explain it. Breath of Fire 3, this ended up being 18, 20 bucks, 18 bucks, somewhere around there. Super Mario All-Stars, that was 10. We have, this was, I think, just ended up getting thrown in there for free. Some analog stick, like rubber covers, which are nice because I have a PS4 controller that the rubber is coming off on, so I'll slap one of those on there. Then we have a few boxed games. Pretty nice condition copy of Castlevania Complete. I'm going to see if this is better, like the game and stuff inside is better than mine. We have, I just picked this one up because it was in really nice shape, and it's sort of an oddball one. It's not expensive by any means, but Barker Bill's Trick Shooting. It's a light gun game. We have Super Mario Bros., the original, and this is the hang tab version. And I have this boxed already, but I don't remember if it's the hang tab version. And honestly, I'm not even 1,000% sure that there's a different. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty damn positive there's the non-hang tab version and a hang tab version of Super Mario Bros. So I might be hanging on to that just for variant's sake, because my boxed one went into one of the boxed Nintendos that's sitting back here that it originally came with. Then we have Super Mario Kart and Donkey Kong Country. Mario Kart is complete. Donkey Kong Country has everything else inside except for the manual, and I actually might have a manual laying around. If not, I usually trade manuals with Josh at the market. He normally has quite a few to go through, and so do I, so we just kind of pass manuals back and forth between each other. And then, of course, the box Super Nintendo up here. And the weird thing about this is, obviously it has some damage on the corner and edge over here, which I might be able to repair up a little bit. Everything is in here, except for the styrofoam. Even the thin cardboard piece that would go on top of the styrofoam is in there. I have a feeling whoever owned this, they accidentally cracked the styrofoam or it fell apart or something, but they still wanted to keep everything else. So everything else is in there. This ended up being $50. I think he originally wanted like $80 for it. But, so, super steals, no, but for a guy that normally sells online or in Facebook groups, I thought it was a pretty damn good bundle, and the prices he gave, at the end were pretty solid. So, then yesterday, the stuff I got from him, this is almost all stuff that I wanted for my personal collection, which is why I bought it kind of a little bit more expensive than I probably should have, or I probably would have gotten it than I got with this stuff. Ninja Crusaders, uncommon game on the Nintendo, in really nice shape. This one I've been looking for a while. It's Dino City complete in the box, and I actually first really learned about this game. I remember seeing this cover, but I had no idea the game type it was, the genre, and I remember seeing JonTron playing it, and he loved it, and I was like, you know what, that does look like a fun game, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, complete in box, in really nice shape, that's awesome. Battle Clash, in really good condition. I already have this game, but not complete in the box. It's a really cheap game for the Super Scope. And then Shoot 'em Up, D-Force, one that I did not own, and that one's also complete, so I was happy to add some Super Nintendo box titles to my collection. And then also, I got Portal 2 there yesterday, and a random Platinum GameCube controller. All of that was $60, so obviously it's still good, but not as good as the deal I got broken down for the other stuff. Then we have another pickup. I'll do this one next. Another pickup from yesterday. This was $50, and this one was a really awesome deal. This was a friend of mine, not a garage sale find or anything like that, but a friend of mine who I kind of reminded him that apparently he had some games that he let someone borrow like 2 years ago, and then he decided, you know what, I'm going to contact them, see if they still have them. Well, unfortunately, they didn't have all of them. It's a girl, and the girl let her boyfriend borrow the stuff, and then he took them off to the army. So all she had left were a few things, and then he dug around his room and found some random stuff in a dresser drawer. So I ended up, he wanted $50, so I gave him $50. I got an N64, no door, no audio video cable, but it did have the power cable and a Atomic Purple controller with a very loose stick, but it does still work. It's just loose. And then a nice bag of games in here. We have, well, I'll show this first. He had a 001 red SP with a charger in here. Then we had a pretty decent condition copy of the collector's edition of Ocarina, Rampage World Tour, and Super Mario 64. And then there was a bag full of Game Boy Color games, Game Boy Advance games. Not all of these, I'm realizing this as I look at the bag, not all of these came from him. I've actually combined some other games into this bag. So let me see if I can remember. Oh, this was in there. Kirby's Dream Land, a custom edition. There was a Minish Cap in there, which I had just gotten a Minish Cap earlier in the week. So there's 2 Minish Caps. He had Zelda DX. Oh, that cat hair is like itching my nose. It sucks. Zelda 2, Adventure of Link, the classic NES series. A copy of Pokemon Yellow. Mega Man and Bass. There's a lot of solid titles in here. And then Zelda, or Link to the Past, 4 Swords. That was not in there. That was not in there. This, shit, I don't even remember. Teen Titans, a GT Advance 3 racing game, and a copy of Donkey Kong Land 2. I'm not sure if New Super Mario or Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2 was in there or not. But anyways, all of that for $50. He's a really nice guy, and he hooked me up for sure. So thank you very much. And what else is in here? Oh, the charger for the SP. Anyways, cat hair. All I have left to show you real quick is GameStop currently is doing a 4 games for $10 deal. There's a bunch of different games that are able to be... No, that was all fucked up. I was going to say gotten. That would have messed that sentence up. There's a bunch of games that you can peruse, probably around like 100, maybe a little bit more different titles that can be put into this sale. And I ended up picking up just 4. I got Assassin's Creed on the PS3, Batman Arkham City, Dead Island, and no, I did not get the collector's edition there, but I had the box for the collector's edition and the extra discs, so I ended up just picking up a copy of Metal Gear Solid 4. But it is the correct version that goes in here, not the not for resale version. So that's what it says on the back of the case. So to make that complete was pretty nice. So all of that ended up being less than $10 with like the discount card and stuff. And then I picked up for myself Alice Madness Returns. Me and my friend Jeremy were just recently talking about this one, and I was like, you know what? I never picked that up, and I want to, so I did. There! That's how it goes. Anyways, thank you all for watching. As always, don't forget to enter the weekly game giveaway. Just be subscribed, thumbs up this video, and leave a fabulous comment down below. And that's it. I'm going to the flea market tomorrow to film, what is it, episode 98 of Video Game Sellers. So that'll be up on Wednesday, unless the world ends. And I will talk to you all later. Peace!